So I said, look, if you keep this up, if you don't want to come on the stream, I'm gonna interview your estranged daughter that you have been a horrible father to, that you've been an awful monster to. And then she saw it. And she was like, oh, I would love to come on the stream. And that is how we arrived at yesterday's interview.
She was cool.
She was dope.
Yeah.
All things considered, I think, like, you know, having Elon as your parental figure, I think, is probably fairly damaging to anyone. And she's come out of that as a spectacular human being.
How do conservatives do the mental gymnastics of talking about family values and everything like that, yet they've got this guy who has a daughter that he's completely shut out of his life and
says is like dead.
And how do they reconcile those differences?
She's gay.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
okay.
no, a conservative.
So it's okay.
No, the Family Values Party loves making their queer teenager children homeless. Like
We
that's
gotta
their favorite
protect
thing.
our immortal soul, Austin.
Yeah,
What do you want to burn in hellfire forever and ever for a little butt sexery?
yeah.
No, sir.
But I did the interview yesterday, and as you can hear, you can play this video.
Sexery.
Yeah. Where she talks specifically about Elon's loser bullshit and how much of a fake gamer he is. Here, this is one part of it. A sponsor for
I saw the
Ubisoft
ratio.
game.
I can expose something that I think is really fucking funny, which is the fact that I suspect when I was like 12, he was bronze in Overwatch, and me and my twin weren't. And he would try to constantly get us to play ranked with him, and I'm like 90% sure it was just because we could carry him. And I was like a 12-year-old Hanzo main who was like barely in silver. He was a bronze Torbjorn main. He was fucking dog shit, awful, like god awful. So no, I don't believe the fucking. He's like, I am a pro Path of Exile, whatever the fuck. Like, no, the fuck you are not. This is so cringe. Why would you even pretend to be like? It's fine not to be a gamer,
I know.
right?
A sponsor for
I saw the ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one did numbers on Twitter. Ironically enough, what is it at now? What the fuck?
I think the most offensive part is Torbjorn main. I think that's tough.
Yeah, for people that don't know, I mean, that is like for people that do know, for gamers, that's like the most offensive part because it's an auto aim character.
It was. They changed that a little bit, but back in the day, yeah,
Yeah.
it was free though.
So
It's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
yeah, but the difference between you and Elon Musk is that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you're not gonna like fake that you're like
No,
a
it's
real
also
gamer.
much funnier to be a shitty gamer. It's much more entertaining to be a shitty gamer and lean into the fact that you're a shitty gamer.
Right.
You know, I like it's okay, Elon. You could be a shitty gamer, just like you're a shitty father.
While we were doing the interview, Elon Musk reposted this, like literally while we were talking about his gaming prowess.
Yeah, dude, that monitor is so huge. That is actually crazy to sit that close to a monitor that big.
So he submitted this after people.
This was his rebuttal.
Yeah, he reposted this from like a fan account while we were having this interview. So
He reposted it and it still only has 2,700 likes. That's so embarrassing.
Elon is beating the fake gamer allegations, says Keemstar's drama alert. God, they're so.
So the thing that's funny, and I think even Quinn would say this, is like games like Diablo and games like Path of Exile, because I am a Diablo gamer. It's not the actual mechanics of the game that are really like the hardest part. It's building and understanding a build and optimizing and becoming as optimized.
And the grind of it too.
Yeah, and the punishing grind of it. So him playing Path of Exile after someone else has built his character is really not that impressive. Like those mechanics you can get pretty quick.
Yeah, well, especially because in his PoE2 build, like he had insane gear, which you could only get through trade, and the speculation was that they were using real currency to make some of these trades because you can see the trade logs because the API is like out in the open.
Dude, funny. I went to a Baby No Money concert, and then there was a Blizzard employee there.
Yeah,
and they were like, we were following you when you were doing the first to level 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's like, I went and took a picture of your name on Lilith.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. So I was one of the first 100 people in the world to do that.
Yeah, that was you were on one while
I
that was
cried
happening.
afterward. It was really hard. It was so hard.
Yeah.